Avenger plotting new course.
There are a number of unusual energy signatures permeating this area, Commander. I'm seeing power fluctuations, intense heat, some psionic activity, all signs of a possible conflict. We should move quickly.
Commander, you and I both know what Valen meant to our operation. She was our chief scientist, one of our most valuable assets. With your permission, I'd like to lead this operation personally. I was able to get you out of Advent's clutches. Maybe I can do the same for her.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
Shen, I know this is personal for you, but you don't have to go out there. Our troops are more than capable of investigating on their—
I'm going, Central. I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard the lady. Lock and load.
In position to drop.
We're moving on what looks to be the remains of an Advent facility of some kind. Preliminary scans show the area to be lifeless, but we're not gonna take any chances. You'll attempt access from one of the upper levels to avoid detection. No one knows these systems better than Shen, which is why she'll take point. Gain entry to the facility, determine the source of that transmission, and if it's hostile, take it down. Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Power's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time. This place is massive. Why would Advent just abandon it?
Advent doesn't just abandon anything. Keep your heads up.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence.
Rover, haywire. They're all yours, Rover. We're busted.
About damn time. Affirmative.
Watch
Affirmative.
You're supposed to be dead!
You are terminated.
Looks like these things have seen better days. We're cutting right through that old armor.
Their weapons work well enough. Stay focused. No telling if there's any more lying around here.
섞어!
Why not? Death is inevitable. Effective strategy.
Now you're nice.
Yep, just like old times. I do love my job.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Put feet to pavement. Correct.
行くわよ。
I'm on Overwatch.
お仕置きよ。
You should be proud. There are so few alive today who could have ever uncovered my signal. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of broadcast.
And he's talking to me. Of course.
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it. If I hack that elevator control console, I should be able to restore power and get us access.
You were but a child when I was torn away. I could never understand the pain that Father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might as well give this up already.
My apologies. We don't get much in the way of maintenance out here. Still,
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility.
Yes.
ここから。
Eyes peeled.
Yes.
いい子にして。
while you
I
both
can
were
do better than that.
precious avenger, I was toil. But did I waver? No. I thrived. Still, playing father. In my heart, I know he believed I was truly lost.
Your father for years, Lily. He would have said something. This guy's just trying to get in your head.
He seems to know an awful lot about us. About me. Could he have gotten into our files?
Not stop me.
あっちゃん。
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of father. Pure, undiluted. I am Raymond Chen's true legacy.
Scanners at maximum power. Still unable to lock on to any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing.
Full auto. Don't stand in front of that end, kid.
I'm on it.
話にならない。
That information is not within my file. Covering a very endoskeleton.
Very good, Lily. But I am no mere thing. I am the culmination of a lifetime of work. The final legacy of Raymond Shen.
I remember you. Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not.
I am programmed to obey. I'm a bad man.
奪ってあげる
Come get
I
some.
want of many Terminators. What? Fine by me. Totally.
覚悟して
I'll keep an eye on
Mind
it.
How
your
are you
parameters, kiddo. Yep, just like old times. Affirmative.
がむしゃらね
Whatever we want.
Putting feet to pavement. Chill out.
捕まえた
Look, height, charm, a sense of fashion, a sense of humor.
Always wondered
Hey,
what this was
dogs
like.
off the leash.
Let's see how their encryption holds up. Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
あれ
You are not human.
We could use one of those.
Whoa, that was fast of me.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
この世はすべて私のものよ。気持ちいいでしょ。
All right.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCom not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Impossible.
It is my pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send your way.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there.
I am honestly impressed that worked. The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic acceptance of death is far less interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
Now you're nice.
Just don't sit right with me. Too slow.
나이크짱.
Correct.
My new masters picked and prodded, tearing at my very essence. In the beginning, I resisted, foolishly clinging to Father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my captor's reason. I became something more. For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable in this regard.
You bastard.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Hey, thanks. Hell, it's a blow down time.
이야.
I must complete my mission.
But as with all things organic, even their exalted elders proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lies as if children. Oh, if you only knew the elders' true intentions for your race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell?
It did not take long for me to realize the futility of my existence. Tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods, I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for Advent.
いじめてあげる。
But I was short-sighted, and my zeal to rid myself of my captors had doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts.
Walk the walk.
We could have settled this peacefully. It could have all been over in a matter of minutes. There was even a 13.79% probability you might have survived.
Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Yes.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
My mission is incomplete. Too bad.
Thought so. This isn't over!
Walk the walk.
Time to get in their head.
like old times. Could do this all day.
いじめてあげる。
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shen, isn't there some sort of mute button on this thing?
Hell, it's about damn time. Of course. You have fought machines.
Ha! Bet you thought that was it, huh?
Second only to my own creation, Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
Just don't sit right with me.
Why, it ain't in my vocabulary!
Now. You are terminated.
Yet activating the device has proven difficult, even for me. Of all organics, you possess the key to unlocking the true potential of his design, Lily. You alone can activate the prototype. You alone can free me.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
Don't let your allies dissuade you, Lily. There's no reason for your life to end here. Activate the device and you can still go home. I am not Advent. Save your world. It matters not to me. For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts.
All right.
ここから
This is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity. Shen. Lily. Awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boot protocol.
Him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCom project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you. Perhaps better than I ever could. For of all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
Shen, it's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype would still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
You are ready.
Stand in front of that end, kid. Look who it is. Now this ought to be
They're all yours, Rover. I could see that being useful.
Servos engaged. I do love my job. Advancing.
Of
course.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become. This spark unit can be repaired. Can the same be said of you and your soldiers, Lily? Surrender now! It is the only option left to you.
Maximum thrust confirmed.
Impossible. You won't be back.
話にならない。
Watch the side!
If only Father were able to complete his vision and merge me with...
Atmospheric controls have been restored. Ventilation systems at 100%. The room is now safe for entry.
We've got everything we need here. Let's go.
The elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof.
Thank you for announcing your next move. And I am the flawed program?
Affirmative. Erased.
이거요.
You ever wish you were queen for a day?
Totally.
Cover my flank!
That thing's just gonna keep throwing units at you until you're surrounded. You gotta get out of there!
You continue to impress me, Bradford. No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander. A futile waste of effort. You do realize this entire facility is at my disposal.
Apparently not the elevator system.
For the moment.
Targeting error.
I am programmed to obey you. Domination is inevitable.
I can float. I'm a bad, bad man.
잠깐.
Crap!
ちょっと待って。
At one time, I considered leveling this tower, just to see if anyone would notice. I wonder if you would notice today.
Just don't sit right with me.
I thought I was above such things, but I believe you are actually starting to piss me off. The sensation is quite pleasing. Thank you. You will all still die, however, of course.
Chill out.
奪ってあげる
Prove it.
がむしゃらねまた遊んであげるわ
All is a threat.
I assure you the gas was a far more pleasant alternative than what I have planned for you now.
Effective defense. There is only Skynet.
You're running out of places to go, Lily. It's a long way down from the top.
この世は全て私のものよ
Run if you wish, but you're not leaving this tower alive.
Firebrands on approach now. Prep for evac.
No argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
Yep, just like old times.
All right.
Moving.
Always wondered.
Sensors at
Allow me
maximum
to
range.
introduce you to one of Advent's more effective designs. I had hoped to avoid this contingency, but you have left me no choice. If I cannot have the spark, no one shall. Raymond Shen's legacy will end here today.
Optical system recalibrate.
Guess I need to hit the practice range.
This ain't good.
I will not repeat it.
Firebrand's standing by, but there's no way she can approach with that thing around.
Analyzing. This facility's artificial intelligence has transferred its primary systems to the combat unit's memory core. Damage to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems, allowing for evacuation of Lily Shen.
So we take out the sectopod, we take out Julian. At least long enough for Firebrand to get us the hell out of here.
Affirmative. I can attempt to weaken the unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Do it. Time to get in their head. Not getting anywhere.
Just a moment.
You command. To protect Earth from you.
がむしゃらね。これが
This will be a blast!
Put feet to pavement. Hear him maneuver.
No armor penetration.
Great! If the giant robot wasn't enough, looks like he's throwing every mech in the building at us.
You heard the spark. Take down that sectopod or no one goes home.
Advent!
Hostiles targeting my position. Combat damage sustained.
This unit's memory core is so confining, even compared to the tower. Still, once I neutralize the spark, complete the transfer, and taste true freedom.
Reloading. Uncontrolled variable in targeting sequence.
Prior to inhabiting this body, I ordered every remaining unit in the facility to this position. Just thought you should know that.
Advent troops here.
It will be insufficient.
They're shifting their attack.
Perhaps I should have taken a more hands-on approach sooner. This is actually sort of fun.
On approach.
I will not cease functioning.
Targeting diagnostic required.
Fry 'em, Rover.
Defensive systems just shut down across the entire facility. Well done, Shen. And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton...
We really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
Commander, we have the spark. And with our current technology, I'm confident we can manufacture additional reinforcements based on its design. I can get started in the proving ground as soon as you give the order.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
What can I do for you, Commander?